Locally to the Rochester Jazz Festival this weekend, an opportunity to give back to the community while enjoying some tunes.
So much fun. For the 14th year, the festival will hold an instrument drive for students in the Rochester City School District. Erica Cost live this morning with more on this. Erica, good morning.
Good morning. And when we think of what students need in the classroom, we often think of things like notebooks and pencils, but musical instruments might not come to mind first. And organizers of the drive tell me they're just as important. They can be expensive. That's why they're asking the community to help in this special way. Instruments in the classroom have always been in demand, says Amy Stein, executive director with Rochester Education Foundation. But on top of that,
we need things like cork grease and reeds and strings, and also supplies to help clean the instruments.
That's why the foundation partners with the Jazz Fest and M&T Bank to help relieve these expenses for families. They collect musical items for the Rochester City School District at the Jazz Fest and have been doing it for 13 years. This week, they're making a full return in person after a 2-year hiatus.
I think all opportunities to be in person are fantastic, but especially when it's an opportunity to help a child. So you get to go and you get to hear jazz and you get to participate in a fantastic community event, and you get to help somebody.
During the fest, you'll see a donation booth on Parcel 5 asking for any used playable instruments. Daniel Burns with M&T Bank says trumpets, trombones, and flutes are a few examples of what's in high demand.
You can just show up and we'll gladly take it off your hands.
Stein says Rochester has always been a musical community, and every year people continue to step up.
You know, talking to people and hearing the stories about these instruments that have been collected.
So for them to have the opportunity to learn how to play, that's not just in school, that's outside. That's something they get to keep forever.
She says they've collected over 3,500 instruments throughout the years doing this. Just look for them in the merchandise tent on Parcel Ave. They'll be there from 5 to 8 p.m. And to get a full sense of some of the items they are looking for, you can also head to rochestereducation.org. In Rochester, Erica Cost, News 8.
Erica, thank you. We should note that Drive is not accepting things like pianos, drum sets, or accordions. Let's get a look at the GRE Morning